Hello, guys. And my name is Daddy-O. At least that's what most people call me. There's a story behind that, but I won't go into that right now. It's kind of a long story. But here's the thing. This is a test channel. If you've never seen me before, this is a test channel. So we're testing some things. I'm telling you, I got more tests going on in several videos all up and down my whole list here. There are videos with no keywords. There are videos that are set up to swap the thumbnails every so often. I got tests going on. We're testing galore on here. So if you want to see how this operates, I am a new person on YouTube. I started this channel here back in January. Oh, well, I posted January the 1st. I had never done a face video or face channel until January the 1st. This has been a total test. So there's a lot of things going on here that we're working on. So if you would, this is one of the things I'm needing to know. If you're first time here, let me know. If you found this channel or this page by doing a search on YouTube, in other words, you went to the search and you typed in something that's how you found this page, let me know. If it come up in your YouTube feed, please let me know. Just leave a comment down below. Say you come up in the feed. If I was in the sidebar, we're trying to find out exactly on what videos and what setting changes that we're doing, what is working where. So if you can, just leave me a comment. Now, also, I've been asking for a comment on if you're here and you have a channel or you have a YouTube channel, please just leave me a thing down there saying I have a channel. If you do not have a channel, say no, I do not have a channel. If you're thinking about it, say thinking about it or maybe. All right. If you don't want to let me know. We're just trying to find out exactly what's working and how the algorithm has changed. We know it's a new year now. Things have changed. This kind of videos, the raw videos that I'm been doing here on this channel, I have some faceless channels, but on this channel here, it's been a total test on constant content. And I'm screaming it, and you can go back and look at my videos, or you can go look at anyone else's out here that's talking about doing YouTube channels. They're going to be telling you also constant content. Keep going, don't give it up. Now, I've made videos, and you can go look at some of these for people that already have a channel that have lost interest in it. Just get motivated again. I'm trying to do that. If you had a channel and you haven't done nothing with it for a while, I'm telling you right now is the time to really think about picking it back up. Especially if it was a faceless, you can just pick that right back up. Just start creating more content. Just start shoveling it out. All right. The algorithm will reward you because what? You're being consistent and you've actually become a new content provider again. So just start shoveling it back out again, guys. I mean, that's just the way it is on that. Now, if you're new to YouTube and you want to do a channel, now's the time. And I've been telling this in every video I've done. The only thing you need to do, if you're going to do this, there's 3 things to focus on. Constant content, your titles, and your thumbnails. If you can start focusing on that and you want to do at least 10 to 15 minute, 20 minutes if you can come up with it, content. Those are the videos that you want to be creating right now. So don't be afraid to get out here and do this again. But right now, this is a test. Again, we're doing. Please. If you have a channel, let me know down below. I have a channel content. If you comment, if you have if you don't, say no. If you're thinking about it, say maybe. This channel here has helped me so much doing my faceless stuff, and the reason for that is because this here is easy to do. You can when I've said it, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna upload it. Take me a little time. Go in and do the back stuff. That took me yesterday. I literally sat last night after the video I did that I posted today, or last night. When that video was being done, it had already been uploaded for a couple hours. I just couldn't get to do the back end stuff. In other words, the title, the thumbnail, all that. I couldn't get to that right away. I was busy. My son, he ordered a Domino's pizza. He let me know. Soon as I pulled in the parking lot there, he let me know, hey, it's ordered. I sat there and literally, in the time it took for that pizza to get ready, a thin crust pizza, I completely did everything else. I walked in the door and they were just pulling it out of the oven. Bam, I was done with my video. Video was set. That was at 8 something. Video come out at 9 o'clock. That's what I've been screaming on this stuff. With using what I use, TubeMagic, VidIQ in video if you're doing the faceless. Canva right now I'm using. That's what's creating the little green border. I've used some orange. I've used some red, but the little border that goes around my thumbnails, I'm using Canva to do that because all I have to do is just go over to Canva. I have automatically set up a file there that holds that green screen, that holds the orange screen, and all I do is just select the video or the picture that's on YouTube to bring over to it, enlarge it, put the words on front of it and everything. Click on save. It comes over to my computer, put it back up, and it's done. I mean, it takes 4 minutes to do that, maybe. You know, I'm telling you, it's easy. It's easy. But let's go back to no editing, no big flashy stuff. I started to set up some toilet paper up behind me or something, try to find some paper rolls, so it made it look like I had some stage lighting going on here and everything. I do have a little light over here I could pull it out. And if that's what you guys are needing, if you're needing these flashy guys, the shiny guys, and all that kind of stuff, I completely understand that. Some people got to have that. That's not this channel. That's not me. I'm not that guy. I am a plain country boy that's learned that right now it's gotten simple, and I try to explain that on a daily basis. And that's where we're at with this, man. It's just, you can't overthink this anymore. You can't. I've told you, when I first start thinking about doing the YouTube thing, I started thinking about all the editing that would have to go into it, all that. And with the AIs now, I don't have to do my editing. It's done. With VidIQ, TubeMagic does a wonderful thing. InVideo does my editing for my faceless stuff. Right there in the app. I don't even have to think about it much except just watch what I've put up. Let's made the movie. Let's watch it. Oh, that little clip, that 8-second, that 10-second clip don't look right for that moment of what it's talking about. You highlight it. It'll give you choices of other 8 to 10 minute or 10-second clips. And all you do is you click on the one you want to replace it with. It clicks it. Click on redo. It'll redo, put the words right back into that. It's simple. When it comes out the other end, you have a finished video. And at that point, all you do is just publish it up, do the back little stuff, your thumbnail, your title, blah, blah, blah. It helps you with that. This has gotten simple. I'm going to scream it till the cows come home. This, guys, is pretty simple to do all that kind of stuff. So don't get wrapped up in because I'm still talking to you new guys. I know you guys out there that already have a channel. You already have you know kind of what you're doing. So I'm not telling you nothing new. You know, if you've had a channel up and you backed off, that it was the constant content that kind of cost you the channel or cost you the subscribers or cost you the views. They all went down. I've seen it. So guys, this is not that simple, so don't overthink it. Now, if you're doing this face stuff, I'm telling you, I've been telling you about this one kid that I've been watching. I'm going to probably end up having to reveal his name so you guys can go and look and verify what I'm saying. He's rocking it. He's killing it, and he's not the only one. I saw a lady today. She had a video up, and she's already had several million views in the last year, and she did a lot of editing. But it was her doing her gardening. But she had edited the hell out of this video. Now, the video must have been, when it was really originally done, several hours long. It had to have been, because there was so much. I mean, she's out there doing her gardening bricks around her garden, and it cut out all the other stuff, and all you saw was hand, brick going down, brick. So it was edited crazy. So she had worked her tail off for that video, but it was rewarding because she got, I want to say it was a couple million views in a year or so on that video. But she was doing her gardening, You don't have to do all the editing nowadays if you don't want to. She did back then, but you don't have to do all the editing. It would have been just as good just to watch her pick up the bricks and move them over there, put a little YouTube music playing in the background off of another radio phone or something next to the microphone, and just played YouTube music that's not copyrighted. You can use it, and just watch her do her whole thing all the way down, and just broke that up into several videos, not just a couple hours, because that's definitely what it took for that whole video. So there are people out here doing this kind of stuff, guys. So don't overthink it. Figure out how you want to do it. And I've told you, this here has gotten easier. Your first videos, no one's ever going to remember them. I've gone back and looked at some of mine. I apologize for some yesterday on my video, was because I went back and looked at some of mine. I was kind of, oh my God, I'm stumbling, I'm fumbling, I'm an old guy though again. So yeah, in my first videos, there was a couple of them I put up, at least one I know of, that was, okay. It's there. It has 43 views on it. I'm not taking it down. You take that video down, you lose those 43 views. You lose that time that they were watched. I'm working on that stuff, so I'm not taking that video down. It's still going to get me some views here and there. It's still going to get me some watch time. I'm not giving it up. But I wasn't completely saying the right things in the right order. I noticed that I had turn one thing around. I didn't want to say it that way, and I said it completely ass backwards. So hey, it happens. This is live. This is real time. This is raw, and this is what YouTube is rewarding right now. Is this raw kind of put it out there, be in front of the camera. You don't have to. This is what is rewarding right now. This is what builds you a community, because they see that you're not. I could go back and do like the other guys that you see, the shiny guys. You got to understand, they got a whole team of editors, producers, writers. They have a guy that actually, they don't, the shiny guys that you see, most of them are not even doing the videos. They sit in front of the camera. They say the words. Then it's turned over to somebody else who finishes off the video, who finishes off this, who does all that, and they pay them money to do that. And they come back tomorrow and they sit down in front of the camera and they sit there and they talk again. That's acting. That's what actors do. You bring them in to do a movie or a scene in a show, and you pay them a little bit of money, and they sit there and they, those guys, they're doing all that with all the, look at them. They got a crew behind them of, some of them I know of 10 or 15 people that are in their chain of work that do different things for different videos, that kind of stuff, So yeah, you can get really complicated with this, and maybe someday you get good at it. Maybe you'll end up hiring a crew. I'm not doing that. I don't need that. I've learned that with AI, a lot of that shiny stuff you can do with AI and have AI do it for you. And right now, I don't need that. My channels, I got some faceless stuff going. My channels right now, I don't have to do all that on. I use TubeMagic, VidIQ, in video. And I'll say it again for you guys. If you have a channel, I got to put this out. If you have a channel already, go into the bottom down here and set up VidIQ. If you have a channel, I don't care if it's faceless, face channel, whatever it is, install VidIQ. It's free. It's down here in the bottom. Go install VidIQ. VidIQ, and I've said it, if you guys already have it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. When you go to YouTube after you've set up your channel and you set up VidIQ to work with you, there are stuff that you see that you don't normally see. You see exactly every video on there, how many views per hour it's getting. You see all this kind of information. This is important stuff, because now you know what your competition's doing. You know what you're doing. And when you set up VidIQ in there, when you bring up your video, the first thing I do once I set it up is I go over to TubeMagic, put in my little link there, the temporary link that, YouTube gives you. You just put over that little link over there in the warp upload, it's called. And instantly it's going to give you title, description, keywords. And all you do then is go back over to that video that you've uploaded. It hasn't been published yet. Click on it right there, bring it up, and all you do is just bring it over, bring over the title, bring over the description, bring over your keywords. Now, while you've done that, click on save, all right, and start working on your thumbnail. Now, while you're doing all that, VidIQ is going to analyze the video, the title that's there, the descriptions that's there, and your keywords. And I put in keywords right now in the beginning because I want VidIQ to look at it all, to give me great scores for everything, or give me scores for everything. And then all I do is just let it go. I go ahead and finish off my thumbnail, blah, blah, blah. And when you're done, you go back to your YouTube page for that video. And now it's giving you a score. It's giving you an option there. Do you want to redo your title? You hit refresh. It's going to give you 3 or 4 choices and give you a score for those titles. And all you do is select the one that's most suitable, or what you believe, or the higher score that works for that video. Click on that. Now your your title is done. And then all you got to do is at the end of that is go ahead and set it up for, what time you want it to be published. It's unlisted right now. You go over and you set all that up. And this is simple. This is simple. And after you've done it, that's why I could sit in Domino's parking lot last night in a matter of 10 minutes, do all the back end stuff, is because I have done this on this channel 41 times. I have gotten experience now at doing that stuff. When I first started, it took me a little bit longer. It probably took me 30 minutes when I first started doing that. Now I've got it down to where 10 minutes, I know exactly where I need to go, what I need to do. That's gotten simple for me. So it can do the same thing for you. It can get simple for once you start doing it. Now, again, I'm talking to guys today for your new guys, the ones that are, I'm getting things from people saying, hey, I want to do a channel. I just don't know where to start. All right. So I'm just trying to let you know, get started, get you a channel, figure out what niche you want to do, and let it rock. Because if you use what I'm telling you, TubeMagic, VidIQ, in video if you're doing the faceless, ChatGPT right now. I am playing around with Gemini right now also, because Gemini might be doing better than ChatGPT in some cases. So I'm playing around with some of the features there I get. So I'm experimenting with this, and I'm going to let you know if I come across something that's doing a better job than what I'm using now. I'm letting you know. If I come across something that's cheap, I'm letting you know, because I'm doing this on the cuff. You done saw what some of my videos have been. I have been going through a little bit of stuff. So right now I'm doing this on the down low, the cheap. But you know what? It's working. I've noticed that by taking out my, I'm gonna say it, by taking out my keywords, the video I posted yesterday, I took out all the keywords before I ever posted it, before I ever published it. I had done that on some older ones. I got another experiment going on right now on an old video. My smallest video on this channel right now is in full test mode. I have done some things to it that we'll see what happens. It hadn't got a view in a month. I did the changes this morning or midday today just to see what would happen. I've already got 2 views on that video today since I did the changes, which hadn't got a view in a month. I'm figuring some of this stuff out, guys, and if it comes out to be what I'm thinking, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did and where I think it might go if you were to try it. And that is, again, doing what I've been telling you, some of you guys that have a channel. You can go back and redo some things, because that was a redo. That video was literally, I want to say it was, I had put, okay, here's where it was. I had posted my first video on the 1st, because I remember saying in the video that I had just posted my first video on Saturday. So this was when the first week of doing this. I went back to a video that was that old, that was had gotten some views, but it wasn't many. I think 12, 13 views. It's the weakest video I put up. It had gotten that few of views. That one today, I went back and said, all right, we're going to cut this one up. We're going to play with this one. We're going to see if we can get any kind of life resuscitated into this old video. And so what I do, took out all the keywords, set in a mixture of thumbnails that it's going to be rotating through again. I didn't do that on that video in the beginning. I haven't done that on a lot of my videos. I guess I could go back and do that on quite a few. I went in and make some changes. I changed the title. I changed, and said, let's see what happens. And like I say, it hadn't got a view in a long time. Today, it's already, since I did that a few hours back, it's already gotten 2 views, maybe more by now. I don't know. I need to go look. But these are changes I'm making, and I'm learning because, like I said, I'm not just wet behind the ears. I'm waterlogged behind the ears on this YouTube stuff. But I'm doing exactly what I've learned, what I have been shown to work. And lo and behold, it's working. So, guys, stay with me. Hang with me. Now, listen, if you got a video or a channel, put it down the bottom. Yes, I have a channel. No, I have no channel. Maybe I'm working on a channel, something like that. Let me know those kind of things. All right. And we'll figure this crap out together. I'm telling you. But I am hog into it. I'm up to my armpits. Not my waist, not my knees. I'm up to my armpits in this, and we're gonna figure this one out. So I'm hanging in there. You hang in there and come back and see me. All right. Daddy-O out. Have a good one, guys.